Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio, this pre-match show. Rangers versus Maribor. Joining myself here on the panel is Bridgeman and Big Ulster. How we doing, gents?
Hello, hope you all enjoyed the game.
Yeah, nothing each, mate. Nothing each.
Love it.
I hope it was a bore 0-0.
Can I just say a big good evening to you guys in the lobby, in the panel, and to all the boys in the lobby, and to all the Rangers fans listening in from all over the world. Good evening, and welcome to Rangers Radio.
So we're awaiting official confirmation in the team, Bridge, but we've had a preview.
I'm on the website now, and there's nothing came through yet.
No, there's nothing come through. But
so,
what's your unofficial team then, mate?
The unofficial team that's been put into the lobby, and I'm one of the ones that put it in, is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Katic and Halliday. Ryan Jack, Ageria, Arfield, Candeas, Morelos and Murphy.
All right, so the big talking point that Algeria's in for Koulibaly. There's a few websites backing that up. BBC, some of the newspapers, etc. So it's looking that way, but we're also waiting for the substitutes as well, yeah. None of them's through yet. So what's your thoughts, Ulster? Big Koulibaly playing well for us. If he's no fit, he's no fit. We just have to move on.
I'm so sad. I think Koulibaly would be so vital to us. That's what I was hoping for him to be in there, because the good work he does and the pressing and the good tackling. The only thing I can think is obviously maybe the wee knock that he got at the end of the last game is maybe carried over, and he just doesn't want to risk him. Maybe he's just not ready. But we'll wait and see what's on the bench. But I'd be very, very surprised.
They're coming in now. Just publishing them in the lobby.
Oh, happy days! I'd be very surprised if he was took out of the team unless Stephen Gerrard thought there was a wee niggle.
Who are you speaking about? Koulibaly.
Yeah. Koulibaly.
He's not subby either, pal. He must be injured. So the subs are Foderingham, Sadiq, Hodgson, Ross McCrory, Kent, Kelly, and Middleton.
All right, so let's look at the positives. We're bringing back Jack to swap with Koulibaly. Let's say light for light, equal for equal. I know Big Koulibaly's been playing well, but bringing Arfield back in, which helps supplement and improve our team. And Big Ajar has been a constant. So let's not get too negative before the game starts, Ulster.
No, obviously not, mate. We just carry on. I think we've enough belief in our team, mate, and the players that are coming in to do a job. I think, what do you think? Do you think Arfield will maybe drift back a wee bit, maybe help out Jack, and then we'll have Ejaria maybe looking for the channels for Morelos? Is that maybe how we'll go?
I think we've got a style of play that the manager's adopted, Bridge, and I don't think there'll be much changing to it. I think that's his philosophy, and that's what we'll go with. Which you're thinking we'll be a bit more cautious. Maybe the wide men will sit in a bit more. Apart from that, it'll be a 4-5-1, 4-3-3 for me, Bridge, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. To me, there's no doubt about that. I think there may even be a variation of that, but certainly the boys in midfield are going to be key, and you're going to have. I would imagine two of them sort of staying back a wee bit. I would imagine that Jack and Arfield will do a wee defensive role there and push up, and Najari will be asked to play that 5 yards in front to pick up and do the sort of nice stuff. But that could swap around a bit, no problem at all. But Jack and Arfield are tacklers, and they know what to do, and they're a bit more experienced and so on and so forth. So I think you better them in front of the fullbacks, and the defenders than anything else. And of course, if everything goes all right, Mr. Tavernier will do what he does best, and he'll wander forward and get himself involved.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if people want to join us. Please, their thoughts, Ulster. What's the number?
It's 0141 356 1972.
Or you can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought into the call. And what do they want to talk about, Bridge?
They want to talk about everything and anything Rangers. Everything and anything Rangers.
Well,
they're famous.
More importantly, tonight's game and
tonight's game, of
the
course.
Team. Yeah, their thoughts on the team. So the Koulibalys maybe took the light off of Andy Halliday, Ulster.
Well, yeah, I know, because that's what will be the big talking point now, won't it? Koulibaly. But then it's like anything, mate. It gives other players an opportunity to forge wee partnerships, mate, and go on and impress the manager. So I hope everybody has a good game. That goes for Holiday too, but I think they'll probably attack that because I think they'll maybe see that as a weakness. But you never know. Holiday could have a blinder tonight, guys, and I hope he does. I hope he does. And yeah, but as you say, that'll be the big talking point definitely before the game. Everybody will be desperate to hear how Koulibaly is, and hopefully whatever it is, he won't be out for too long.
A bit of pressure on Jamie Murphy tonight, mate. He's got a dual role. He's got to help Andy Bridgman. He's got to think his defensive chores. And if I'm being really honest with you, he was culpable, big part culpable in the Ross McCrory sending off. His touch was atrocious on Sunday.
Absolutely. Now, the one thing they need to do is the young boy, like Candace does in the right with the Tavernier, which he's been very successful with, assisting each other, running back. So really good stuff. We're getting to be tackles in, covering their man, and so on and so forth. Murphy's got to do a similar job on the left-hand side because it's got to take a bit of weight off of Halliday. Not that Halliday needs somebody to take the weight off him, but the truth is, as long as we don't go a million miles up the pitch and struggle to get back, we should be okay. Our defence are quite quick in general, and if we stay within the realms of reality for a defensive game of any description, then they'll not get past us because they can pass the ball beautiful. They put some beautiful passes through, as we've seen before. So everybody's just got to be on their toes and take care of their own wee job, and we should be okay.
Key man of the night for me, Big Ulster, and if people want to give their thoughts on the key man for me tonight is Alfredo Morelos. He'd the beaten in that defence, pace-wise, strength-wise, power-wise. And if he can ragdoll them tonight, mate, it could make it a lot easier night for Andy Halliday and all the lads there.
I like the way you say a ragdoll them.
Ragdoll. Yeah, he's going to have to put a lot of work in, mate. Especially if we mightn't be as tagging just as much because obviously Maribor at home are going to be looking to throw as much as they can at us to test, especially early on. So when we get the ball up, it's up to Morelos to make the right runs, to be a nuisance, really. To be a nuisance in the game, use his strength. As you say, if he gets the ball, try and hold the ball up, wait till the other players can get up, the likes of Murphy and Diaz and Ajaria, and try and feed them in. And as you said yourself, yeah, he's going to have to put a powerful work in. But given how he's played so far, mate, these last few games, I'm more than confident that Morelos can come in today and do a great job for us tonight.
Maybe 75 minutes for him, then maybe the last 15 be the big Sadiq bridge. If that makes sense to you.
Could be. I'm just conscious of the fact that what you don't want is you don't want people to go up the pitch and get lost in their defence and between their defence and midfield. You don't want that. You can't afford anybody actually covering nobody. And even, this running across and I'll try and get the ball after him. No. It's a European defensive-minded tie now. As soon as you lose the ball up there, get yourself back into a decent position and to pick up second ball even,
Yeah, and keeping it tight, mate, does two things, doesn't it? They become more desperate the longer it goes nothing each,
Right, absolutely.
You're playing against the clock, as you know, through experience, it's a difficult thing to do. People seem to make the wrong decisions and rush things, and when you get to a part of the game,
This is when you need your Goldson and even Halliday, who's very experienced in reality, and Candace, very experienced, and Murphy. These people should be able to talk the other young lads through and make sure they're okay and make themselves available at all times for the ball. Get an out, make yourself an out so that the people can actually push the ball out to you or into the space where you like to go so that you can go and get it. And that makes a big difference if one of them picks the ball up, as Ulster quite likely point to do. You pick the ball up, make yourself available, hold the ball in, let people come up to you. If you want to score goals, you need to get people beside you because you're not going to do it all yourself. Well, I don't think so anyway.
It will. Last week was a team effort for us, Ulster. I think tonight will need to be a team effort. Everybody sevens, mate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, everybody has to put a shift in tonight, mate, definitely, if we want to get over the line. But as I say, we've got confidence in our team now. They can do a job. But as you say, Oxen, you're right, mate. They have to, as the game goes on, if we can, not give them the early goal, as you say, mate, the more they have to throw the ball in, the more they make the silly mistakes, the more they get desperate. So if we can do that, as I say, I've wanted from the beginning, a 0-0 boring game, I'll take it now to get us through. But if we can go in there and get a result, say we can score a goal, get a draw, score a draw, or win the game, I'll be more than happy, But if we play the boring game, mate, and watch them get desperate, try and get the goal that they need, and we come away with a clean sheet, I'll take that, mate.
Me too. And Bridge, me 3. I think it's a good thing. I've a wee bit of get into the game with a wee bit of apprehension. I don't know if you call it nerves, Bridge, but that's a good thing because we've not had that for a long time. The excitement of this.
But it's not the nerves of, by the way, we could get beaten tonight. It's nerves of, here, listen, we're 2 goals to the good here. Let's keep it tight, boys. Let's get in here. And everybody's saying we need to do our own wee bit and let's everybody support everybody. And as long as our defence do what the defence have been doing for a while and win the ball, they have to win the ball in defence. Simple. To me, it's as simple as that. That makes it good for everybody else.
Fair comment, mate. Fair comment. I think we've been joined by some callers. My mate Blue Shadow sneaked in first, part of the 3-match show. How we doing, Blue?
You got somebody on the phone first, mate.
Yeah, I'll take them. How we doing, caller?
Evening, Austria.
Where are you?
I'm on the back road to Kilmarnock now.
All right, I thought you were maybe over by. Call yourself a supporter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, mate. I know.
For the people who don't know, this is Mount Vernon's. Mount Vernon's on the phone. What's your thoughts, Mount Coolabally, a loss?
Big loss, mate. Is he on the bench at all? I've not really seen much.
No, he's not in the squad at all, mate.
Well, as Mr. Gerrard says, we've got to trust the squad. Get there and do a job tonight. Just a quick call. It's just some of our boys are out there, the Garrow Rangers supporters, have been represented out there tonight, and just to give them a big shout out, and just to cheer the team on. It's good. I know some of the boys listening, so it's good to give them a wee shout, and it's good to obviously see you guys as well, mate.
A big shout out to everybody, the Garrow Rangers supporters who's made the effort to get themselves out of Slovenia. I hope they come back with a result. I hope they come back with a result, man. Hope they come back with a result. Are you sitting there? Are you joining us, mate? Or are you still working?
I'm still working, mate. I'll just give a big shout out to you guys. Show's brilliant. I will try my very best to try and go on. Just busy with work. And it's good to hear Bridgeman and Big All-Star and yourself, obviously. It's always good to hear you guys. And on the Rangers are right. And God bless the Glasgow Rangers. Take care.
Here, Mount. Here,
Mount. You look after yourself and you watch your driving, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Safe driving.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Take care, bro. Bye.
I thought he was your buy it first there. But I suppose it is foreign, isn't it? Kilmarnock.
Rudy will be on to you in a minute, boy.
He's nowhere near that. He's still finishing off that Chinese. I think it was a buffet he went for. He's no moved. Blue Shadow, Koulibaly, big loss.
Aye, it's a big loss, mate. Disappointed that he's not managed to make it. And it's a bit of a strange left-hand side there. There's a big reduction in pace with having Murphy and Halliday there. Neither of them are the quickest, so there's a big difference from Barisic and Kent on the left-hand side. And I think we'll miss Kent's delivery tonight from the set pieces, particularly the corners. He wasn't so hot last time, but the match before that, he was absolutely red hot. He's one of the reasons that we got a goal. Got a goal from the head. I think it was Morelos got a header on because he was putting in lovely balls to the front post. For me, mate, the jury's still out with Kent, mate. I get the corners. He takes them with 2 feet. It's he goes out to get a corner, and it's hard to set up defensively because you don't know what foot somebody's taking. It's a great skill, and it's no easy, mate. There's not a lot of people who can do it. I know Bridge used to heater the corners in, but that was different. I get his mobility and his pace rather than Murphy, but for me, Murphy's a more intelligent football player, but he's not so defensively minded, so there's pluses and minuses there. Yeah, I'd say there's not as much. I think Kent's got a bit more a bit more dig about him defensively,
and
a bit
more pace and all, mate. A bit more pace.
Bit more pace, and Murphy's not exactly been on top form this season either. So I don't know what the manager's thinking is, but obviously he's seen something that we perhaps haven't. Ajaria, he put, when we went down to 10 men the other night, he put in a decent shift. He was far more disciplined and he got stuck in, but he'll never be Koulibaly. So it'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
But Ryan Jack could use the Koulibaly role tonight, couldn't he? The way he's been playing.
I think that's a bit of a loss, really, if you do that, because Jack's so good at covering the right hand side and basically covering Tavernier's backside when he disappears off up the pitch. With Candias, he's fantastic.
You think it'll be Arfield and Jack that'll sit, or do you think it'll be Jack and Arjara?
I think it'll be predominantly Jack, and Arfield might venture forward Arfield might venture forward when he feels that it's safe to do so. And Ajari will be the one that goes forward more than anybody else because he's the playmaker. He's the one with the more pace than anybody else. So it would make sense that he'll be the one that goes forward. And I think he'll probably be the one that's first substitute because he's going to be covering an awful lot of ground tonight.
All right. So if we progress tonight, we play the Russians UFA. Yeah, so that'll be a bit of a trip next Thursday. I don't know who's home or away next week. Do you know, Ulster?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
I think the first game's at Ibrox.
I think I was going to say, I think it is the first game is at Ibrox, yep.
No, so that'd be good, wouldn't it? A trip to Russia on the Thursday night before we play them, eh? But then they might be in Lithuania or somewhere, so...
Yeah,
you know,
I was wanting progress. I'm not going to lie. You know, if we did get through, I don't want to tempt fate here. I don't want to tempt fate with tonight's game, but I was really wanting to get. I was just wanting to put those horrible memories to bed. To be honest, I wanted to get them, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have to play. It doesn't matter.
I think there was a lot of people with similar thoughts, big man. Similar thoughts.
I just want to be able to say the word progress or progression on the show without thinking about that team every so often.
Trust me, mate, you'll never stop forgetting about it. Bridgeman, how key is Alan McGregor this evening?
Oh, 100%. 100% key. Everything is going to be what McGregor can do for us. Is he going to make some good saves? Is he going to be needed? Yeah? Is the defence going to play their game? Is he going to marshal the defence and tell them what to do and so on? Absolutely vital. He's a vital cog in our wheel, absolutely. Can I just say something about this Progress? Progress have been put down as a very, very poor team. They took us to task last season and beat us in the first qualifying round. They're now in the same level as us. They're in the third qualifying round and they just lost out, probably in away goals or something like that, if my memory serves me right.
They lost in a goal in the last minute. It stopped So
they lost out on that. I don't think they're a very poor team at all.
They went to a Russian team and got a two each draw, mate.
So anyway, I was just saying that as far as I'm concerned, I don't think too much about Progress, and I agree with Ulster. It seemed to be a bit embarrassing, but you know, you march on 12 months, and here you are. These people are we've got quite a good side, and we're doing very well. Thank you very much, and hopefully we're going to go further. But Progress are matching us. They're in the third round as well. So I don't think there's that much between all of these teams, to be perfectly honest with you. Just a shock last season. According
to Stickman Jimmy in the again, don't want to tempt fate, but the way the draws panned out, both the Glasgow teams are due to play next Thursday at home.
Well, that'll be good. That'll be fun. And I think I see Stickman saying there that's not going to happen. The Polish will not allow that to happen.
Well, I don't know, because if you were running, with it being a UEFA tie, if you'd follow the big crowds up in East End, you might end up in that big Asda, mate, because they're not going to turn up, are they?
Well, we changed our game to a Tuesday, right? When we went abroad, we went across there because it was that last time we went abroad. We went on the Tuesday, remember?
Yeah.
Last time we were away.
We can't go on a Tuesday. We're playing on Sunday this week, mate.
No, I know, pal. I'm just saying we've moved for UEFA. We moved our tie for UEFA. So let's get to them to move it. They can play on the Saturday.
we'll see what pans out.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, Ulster, we've got to get through the night.
Tonight's, yeah, exactly, mate. We'll worry about other things when we have to, mate. At the minute, it's about going to Maribor, putting in a good performance. Well, not even if we want a good performance, but it's about getting through. But we don't care how we do it. As long as we get through, we'll take that now, mate. And then we'll worry about what we have to do and where we have to play after that.
For the latecomers, Bridge, would you mind giving us his team?
The team is, here we go, it's McGregor, Tavernier, Golson, Katic, Halliday, Jack and Arfield. Ejaria, Candias and Murphy and Morelos. There you go. How's that? Oh, substitutes, sorry. Foderingham, Kelly, McCrory, Kent, Hodgson, Middleton and Sadiq. Isn't it strange that young lad, Hodgson, is still there? And I honestly thought he was away to the MLS. Wow.
Yeah, I thought Bid Jonas was away to Partick Thistle. He's ended up doing it Bury, so...
Just like Hodgson's your backup if Halliday gets himself injured. Remember Hodgson? Remember Hodgson at left back, Bridge?
Oh, God, don't talk to me about it. He, by the way, no offence to the boy at all, but, you know, I don't think he ever recovered. I think it was his first game for us, and he played right back against St Johnstone. It wasn't his first game because he had not a bad shift against the Celtic at one time. But that against St Johnstone at Ibrox, and the boy came up and took the ball off him and put it in the net. He's never recovered for that, in my opinion. Shocking.
Well, he's another one. You can never fault his effort, but unfortunately, he's not come up to the mark. But he's in there the night because Lee Wallace, whether he'll play again, Big Bojan, obviously, what's the boy's name? Flanagan. That's 3 fullbacks. So in reality, he's a bit 6th choice fullback. You know what I mean?
Aye.
So it's just the circumstances I've got him again. But look, hopefully we'll not come to that. Sadiq and Middleton in the squad. 2 of them played in Tuesday. Tuesday, was it? For the under 20. Yeah, Tuesday for the under 21. So they might feature as bit back players. Be interesting to see how if they do come on. What that shows me, Blue Shadow, was the squad is still a bit thin.
It does. I was just thinking that. I think that's the second or third time that we've seen Kelly come in there and onto the bench in quite important matches, which he might be there for a bit of experience. But the fact is, you might need to, if he's taking up a space, you might need to bring him on. And it does bring into question whether it was the right move to send young Doherty out on loan for me.
Yeah, because we are a bit short. I mean, but who have we got missing? Koulibaly, Rossiter, Dorans is out long term. Have I missed anybody else? Obviously, you get McCrory can come in there as well.
Aye, but I think really, I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath. Certainly for Dorans and Rossiter to come back. One of them. Both of them have had severe injury problems since they turned up, and they've had probably as much time out injured as they've been playing. With Durans, I mean, Rossiter, he's had intermittent bouts of fitness before. He's here for a couple of games, but then he's off for months again. So I'm certainly not holding my breath for either of those 2 boys coming back. So
history tells you that, mate. History tells you that.
So I think Rossiter said the way Doherty wasn't such a bright idea in my opinion, but then Mr. Gerrard's got more experience than I have, that's for sure.
Maybe not as much money, but more experience, aye.
I wish. It's Bridgeman's one more the money.
The boy Kelly, mate, he must be doing something right, but
he's rumoured to be a very good player. He's rumoured, a young lad, but he's not had. Has he actually come on as substitute at any time? I can't remember. He
came on in, I think it was
a Wigan game.
Wigan, Barry, maybe. A good run out against Wigan. I'm not sure there was that many people come on against Bury, but he's definitely been on the park. But let's say he's not been on the park in a competitive game this season.
Aye.
Can I just say a big shout about Aussie Ger? I don't think Koulibaly's available, pal. I think he's maybe got carrying a wee knock or something. Because he's definitely not. He's not on the bench or anything, so we don't really know. We've not been told anything.
He's became a cult hero very quickly, Koulibaly, Ulster.
Yes, mate, because he puts a shift in. He gets hard, and that's the way Rangers fans, mate. We've always been fair that way. If you give 100% effort, keep running about, and and get the only good thing is obviously Koulibaly. It's not just the effort he gives; he's actually a very good player. He's a very good tackler. He's good on the ball. He runs for 90 minutes, mate. And the Rangers fans always love a player like that. We always have all through the years. A hard-working player, mate. We'll always take to them, and I think that's why we took the Koulibaly, mate, because he's one of those guys that'll just constantly run for you. I think even in the St. Mirren game, 87 minutes or something, we've seen him, and he was still, doing a big mad charge up the field with a ball, after doing it all games. He's got some engine on him. So he's going to be a big miss tonight. But as we say, it's up to the other players who have their opportunity tonight to come grab it with both hands and basically say to Stephen Gerrard, here, look, this is what I can do for you. Now, and get themselves in the team.
Rangers Radio answer to Nigel Benny, the Dark Destroyer.
The Dark Destroyer. You love him, Blue. You'll be gutted he's not playing like.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's very key to our team. He just
talking about key men. I've had a message. He's ready to join us. He's just finished off. What does that say? He's Dairy Lee and he's Rich Crackers. How we doing, Rudy Bert?
Evening, gents. How we doing? Getting the butterflies going here as well, Ox. Ready to go. Get a battle fevers on here.
So how did the Chinese go last night?
Chinese was magic, mate. Nice chicken, satay, fried rice, and I had my usual salt and pepper chili chips. Fantastic. Didn't even have to share them with anybody either. I kept them up myself.
You disappointed Big Koulibaly's not playing, mate?
Aye, yeah, because he's been such a stalwart in that midfield since he came into the team, hasn't he? Since Stephen Gerrard brought him in, he's got fantastic energy, and he gets himself about the park well. He loves a tackle, and he's got a bit of skill under his feet as well for a big fella. So I'm a wee bit disappointed. Haven't really seen any of the news about the boy, so I don't really know what the story is. But he's not even on the bench tonight, so there's obviously something wrong there. Hopefully it's not something that lasts too long, because we really do want him in that midfield alongside Ryan Jack tonight, So Andy Halliday's at left back, which I think most of us kind of predicted. Kind of thought that would be the case. So just need to see how we go. We've got a good cushion, Ox. Just need to apply ourselves tonight. And it's like I said during the week, I really do think if we get a goal, I think that's it with
I think it depends when we get the goal, mate. I think if they score again, mate, us getting the goal doesn't really change a lot, because obviously then it could go to extra time. But I think a bit of Bridges' philosophy, get to 20 minutes, you start taking it in 5 minutes chunk, you keep it tight, then you aim for half time, and if you got nothing each at half time, the tide does start swinging our way, mate,
Exactly, and Stephen Gerrard, I think he's impressed upon not just the defence, but the whole team. He's impressed upon them the importance of keeping a clean sheet, and it's it's a cliche, but it's true. You keep a clean sheet, we go through. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter what they do, as long as they don't score. They can keep the ball for 70% of the time, and the 90 minutes they're on the park. It doesn't matter how long they keep the ball for, just as long as we keep organised, stay in our shape, keep organised, we keep closing down. We don't allow them much time on the ball. Because they are a good team. They've got some good players. They can play a bit. I think the defence is a wee bit ropey for what I seen of them last week. Our defence and our goalkeeper seem to be a wee bit ropey, but they are a good team, so we need to be at it tonight. Need to keep our shape. Need to keep concentrating for the 90 minutes. As I say, we keep a clean sheet, Oxford through.
Aye. It's Big Ulster says a boring nothing each draw with nothing happening, just so that Cushy Bear can come out, Cushy Number can come out from behind the sofa. But then again, we nothing each, mate. If it's nothing each and there's 10 minutes to go, you'll still be nervous, plus you had away.
Well, I say with some of the disasters we've had in the past, there's nothing until it's done. It's done. It's no finished. I think it's important tonight that we keep pressing. Don't let this lot play because they can play if they're given the time to play. If we could get up in their faces and press them and get the ball off them, I think we're definitely going to go through tonight.
I think our attacking people, if we don't mind saying so, I keep saying this, I get bored of myself listening to myself, that we just don't want to give the ball away for nothing, right? That's what I mean. So attacking midfielder like Ejaria, he tended to run into things and trip himself up and, daft things like that. Make a late pass with a wee flick and it doesn't go there. And it's the same with Candace. He was doing that as well. And Murphy. So those three need to hold the ball a bit longer, be a bit braver, and let's go on with the game and do it.
But
let's go, Rangers.
I think on that left side of the park as well, Bridge, Jamie Murphy's going to have to, be very mindful of his defensive duties and get himself back there and help Andy Halliday, because they'll be looking at that, I think, as probably, somewhere that they can attack and maybe, get a bit of luck there, So, and Jamie Murphy's got to get back. He's got to get back and help his defender out, I think it was the sending off there at the weekend. It was Jamie Murphy made this. It was a bad pass, wasn't it? So he's got to be on it. I mean, Stephen Gerrard's obviously likes him. He's got him in the team again tonight, instead of the boy Kent. I think personally I would have preferred Kent because I think he gets back better than Jamie Murphy does. I think he's pacier and more direct than Jamie Murphy is. But Jamie Murphy's a good football player, he just needs to be on it the night.
Experience. We've not got a lot of experience in that team,
Yeah.
European games, McGregor, Murphy, Jack. I don't think Arfield's played any, so we've not got a lot of experience in it, even Candice. But it's noticeable that's maybe our maturest team that we've played all season, mate.
Yeah, because Candice is what, he's late 20s.
Ages with me and Rudy.
Ages with you, aye, right, okay. You and Rudy.
And Rudy.
Love it. Murphy. Murphy's of a similar age, late 20s. And Halliday, he's mid to late, isn't he? So these are the guys that are going to carry the team from an experience perspective. Football experience.
So is Arfield Bridge. Arfield.
I didn't know say Arfield. I do apologise. I thought I said Arfield. But there's 3 or 4 guys in there. I've got the experience that will be able to take everybody forward using their experience. That's what we're looking for.
And that's something you were saying earlier, Bridge, with the keeping a hold of the ball. I think with the way that the team plays, we're not, and moving the ball quickly, we're not going to keep the ball as often as perhaps a possession type team. So we will lose it. But the way that we play is that if we lose the ball, then you press and you get it back again before they get a chance to move it on.
Yeah.
And also, I've got to say the same thing I said before about Ejaria. I don't want to see all the flicks and the tricks. I just want to see the boy playing football, good football, keep the ball, make the pass when the pass is required. If it's a simple pass, just do the simple thing. Keep it solid in the middle of the park for me, all the wee back heels and the flicks and tricks are great to watch when you're 3-0 up. That's brilliant. It's a bit of entertainment. We all like a bit of entertainment. But for me, the imperative thing is that we go through the night. And like Big Ulster says, if it's a boring 0-0 draw, I'll take that right now, just to get into that next round for me.
Yeah, agreed.
He started off the last game though. He played it very simple. He was just like the ball was played to him, and he was just move, one touch and then move it on. And he's played it very simple. And then as he came into the game, he became a little bit more expansive. So let's.
I think. Sorry, Blue Shadow. I was just going to say, if you don't mind, I don't mind them losing the ball. There's types of losing the ball. If it was me, I would rather have a shot at goal and it went skying over the bar or wide of the post or whatever, the goalkeeper saved it, than give the ball away for nothing. That's what I'm meaning. Lose the ball, but lose it in a positive manner rather than the wee flicks, just as Rudy says, and I've been saying it for a while. I don't like to see wee flicks. Too important. Really, we would all love Rangers just to get through here because it'll mean a great deal for the club. Not just the team, but for the club.
I think when you're on the park, Bridge, there's nothing wrong with making a flick or trying something in a game. But it's doing it in the right area and doing it at the right time.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is that it's inevitable. We are going to lose the ball at times. But as long as we keep that to a minimum, the team doesn't get nervous. And as Blue says, when we do inevitably lose the ball at times, it's up to the team to really put a shift in and press. And I think that's why they like, especially Candace, Ejaria, they'll be the boys running up. They'll be having to use the legs. But the good thing is we know with the likes of Candace, you'll get that all game from him. All game. He'll run, and that's one player you can count on to do the hard work. And that's what we need a lot of tonight. Just don't get too nervous. Keep the ball. Press them. And we've already seen when we do press that side, they're can make a few mistakes themselves, which we've seen in the home match.
Just to let you know, guys, it's the HIVs are losing 1-0. In case you didn't know.
Looks as if we're going to be, well, I wouldn't say the Scottish flag, but you know what I mean, we'll be carrying the British flag forward in Europe, hopefully, for our club.
Yes.
I think that we have to look at this, and before the game I'll say this, big game financially, but let's look where we came and not get too down if it doesn't go our way. Blue Shadow.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to say I'll not be disappointed if we don't lose tonight, especially with the lead.
I'll be gutted, mate. Be gutted.
Yeah, but it'll not be like when getting absolutely humiliated by certain teams or just an absolutely dire performance like how down Bridgeman was after we got beat by Dunfermline reserves or anything like that. It's they'll go out, we'll put in a performance. And we've done our best. If we didn't come away with a result, there's no shame in it. So that's what says for me, because with the couple of performances we've put in over the past few weeks, people are proud of the team again, and it's great to see that.
What's your views, Rudy?
It'll be disappointing, Knox. If it doesn't go your way tonight, because I know we've got the quality to do it. We've got the team. And it's just sometimes it can just come down to a referee decision, or a mistake, or, it can just be maybe you just don't get the rub of the green, unfortunately. But I'm sure we've got the management, we've got the players on the park to get us through tonight. So it will be disappointing. But if you think where we've came from, Oxford, this time last year, we've made huge strides, massive strides. As Blue Shadow was saying there, we're really proud of our team again. Which was not something we could say after last season. But we've got that. The optimism's high. There's the feel-good factor's high just now. We're doing well. But look, if it doesn't go our way tonight, disappointing. But look, we've still got plenty to play for. It's only the beginning of the league season. We've got a league title to fight for. And we'll have a couple of domestic trophies to. I mean, we've got Sunday as well against Kelly.
Another big game. Doesn't stop, mate. Doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's just one after the other. Coming past a few days now,
Hawkshear, I think we have to, as fans, we have to see this. And reality is that every single match, we have to get it back into our head. Every single match we play is going to be a big game. It really is. And we have to look at it that way and live with it. Because it's going to be that way. It's just going to be that way. This is massive tonight. This is absolutely massive. I'm so looking forward to seeing them.
The other thing I know is, what are we going to do when there's no football on a Thursday? Ulster.
I know. It's going to be a long week for the show.
Getting back and be positive, I want to see us get through tonight. And then if we can still be in the group stage draws at the end of August, the Mankey Mob are not, and we beat them on the 2nd, it'll just be fantastic for me.
I think if that was to happen, mate, on the 4th, we have a show on the 4th, we might sign off forever because we'll be that drunk we'll never.
I think Foul Wheels just put something in the lobby there, and he said something like, "We hope we win tonight." He enjoys a banter at work after results, but my God, if we don't win, he's going to get it real tight because he's probably been in at work giving his Tim's Laldy,
But that's the thing, Bridge. We don't need to win, do we?
No,
we've got a 2-goal lead. We could even lose.
Well, I think he means get through. If we get beat,
if we get through, exactly. Right, I'm going to put you on the line here. I'm going to go Bridgeman first. How's the game going?
1-0 for Rangers for me. 1-0.
Oh, good man. Match went for 7. I see in the lobby.
Oh my God, Mike, I love you.
Rudy Bear.
I'm going to go 2-1. I think they could possibly score tonight, but I think we'll get a couple.
Oh, I like that, Rudy. I like that. If we got them in the first 5 minutes, I could relax. Cushy could come out behind We'll be in the sofa and we can enjoy the game. Blue Shadow.
I think with big man Koulibaly missing the night, defence is the midfield's not quite as secure as it should be. I'm going to go for 1-1.
Ulster?
Yeah, well, I want the 0-0 born 0-0, but I think 1-1. I would say they're good enough to score. I think we're good enough to score. So I would say 1-1 if I was putting money on it.
All right. I hope these are all right.
So
Bridgman, last word of the evening.
This is a big, big shout out to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio. Huge shout out to our team abroad. Come on, the Rangers, let's go. Everybody, keep it going for the Rangers and shout for them all night. Keep it going.
This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately at 9:30 after the game, unless, of course, it goes to extra time. We'll see you then. Come on, Edgers. Take it away, Old School Blue.
cheer the boys in blue.